Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here as the Young Dolph case continues. You guys see the thumbnail. Y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yes, this is dealing with the family of Young Dolph calls/hires lawyer to oversee the Young Dolph Makedas situation. Alright? And y'all have to understand why. I'm going to explain to you guys in 1 minute the reason why they felt it was best to have a lawyer oversee the case instead of them being there. Alright? But again, as always, we want to pay our respects and say rest in peace to Young Dolph. Condolences to the family. Shout out to the Paper Route Empire. And much love to all my folks in Dolph land. Let's get back to the story at hand. Yes, the family of Young Dolph calls lawyer to oversee Young Dolph Makedas case dealing with the Justin Johnson / Cornelius Smith, trial, right? We know that they're going through a bond hearing at this point, and the court's already reported that the trial won't take place until next year. So you guys have to understand why the family called the lawyer to oversee the court processings. You know what I'm saying? Understand, they don't want to be there going back and forth to see the faces of the guys who allegedly sent Young Dolph up. You know what I'm saying? Because you get, of course you get emotional, and then you start to automatically paint these guys as, the ones who really did it, but not being patient enough to go through the process to see, hey, they may not be the ones, which we all know. We're familiar with. That's not Str8 Dropp or Cornelius Smith in the pictures. We know that, all right. But again, this is for the benefit of the family not to be there, because again, emotions get in the way. And when it's, say if like you in a court with the family or even your family and someone that you love is going through the same situation, right? Say if a ruling come up, or it could be some new evidence come out where they got to push the court date back again. And you guys have to understand that in one case, the court date can be pushed back 5 or 6 times. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys have to understand, dealing with an M1, especially a high profile, it can take a couple years. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is the reason why the family said it's best that the lawyer oversee, and the lawyer just report back to the family like what the next thing to do, the next step they're going to take as far as the court process. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we know it's all based on patience, and it's all a waiting game. All right. But again, let me let y'all become familiar with Young Dolph, the lawyer that Young Dolph was using a couple times. All right. So Young Dolph had used this lawyer when he got caught, with a couple elbows out there in Memphis. All right. This was the one who was able to get him on some probation, some things of that matter, right? He's not able to do an extensive period of time, just pay off some fees. All right. The same one, Young Dolph used this same lawyer when the promoter and the club owner in South Carolina was trying to sue Young Dolph and his team for like $150,000, but they ended up getting $60,000. This lawyer was the one who helped create the deal. All right. Not only that, this lawyer was the one who also helped Young Dolph facilitate and get the paperwork, the groundwork done to create Paper Route Empire. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know, if you guys any of you guys have formulated a LLC, it takes some months, some back and forth with the state secretary, back and forth with, different people who have a different, job duty when it comes to trying to file a LLC. Like basically what I'm saying, you got to go through different channels, and that could take some months. But it can be a little faster and a little less, back and forth on your end if you have a lawyer to, do those things for you, because they familiar with that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So again, this same lawyer was the one that helped Young Dolph formulate Paper Route Empire. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that Again, he have all his documents together to make sure that he every year that he pays that $250, $300 filing fee, things of that nature, right? But again, this story is based on how young Dolph family is not they don't really feel the need right now necessary to keep going back and forth to court when it's not dealing with the trial right now. All right, even when it comes to the trial, they're gonna be there limited time. They're gonna mostly leave it up to the lawyer because they understand on their behalf it's a lot of legalese that they're not familiar with, that when the court is over with dealing with Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, they go back to their cell, and you know what I'm saying, everybody else go back home, right? Dealing with that day. Like, the lawyer can leave and he can talk to them on a more basic level about, again, the functionalities of the court process dealing with the Justin Johnson and Str8 Dropp and their lawyers trying to get the proper documentation and evidence to make sure that they clients, again, try to beat this case, right? That's what they hiring for. That's what they there for. But this right now, this video, the reason why I'm letting you guys know this, because you're not going to see young Dolph family in court like that. You might see 1 or 2 family members, and again, that family member was sent for a reason so he can have a back and forth interaction with the lawyer as far as what's happening, like in real time, right, while they there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and again, I understand why. Like, you guys have to understand, again, this is like when somebody like young Dolph gets sent up again, man, it did not, we understand, right, that it really, you know what I'm saying, like really tore down the family. It really crippled the family, you know what I'm saying, to a very high extent, especially when this was the one. If you guys had paid attention to when young Dolph always explained his growing up, it was always, man, I'm happy to be in this position that I'm in now because it was so hard on us growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things that I didn't want to do that I had to do in order to, you know what I'm saying, look out for the next person or look out for my brothers, my siblings, you know what I'm saying? So again, young Dolph, he was always had the mentality of, all right, let me give to those who really don't have it, because I remember when I didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? It was hard out here. Like, come on, how many stories have young Dolph said where you're like, man, I wish somebody pulled up on me with $20 or with a 20 stack so I can get on. Y'all have to understand that his mindset was, man, I wish it was somebody that look out for us like I'm doing now, right? Because young Dolph, again, he was that person in Castilia, you know what I'm saying, in Castade, to support and help a lot of families. That when times was getting rough, he was the one that would, you know what I'm saying, make sure they'll be okay at the end. That let them know, like, there's a light shining at the end of the tunnel. Everything ain't always gloomy, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all have to understand, coming from that walk of life, you know what I'm saying? Coming from that demographic, that background, you know what I'm saying? Where it's more people that need assistance than those that are willing to assist, then you're always going to have a lopsided situation dealing with supporting the community. And the reason why I'm saying that, because young Dolph was that figure, you know what I'm saying, when it went to paying tithes in church, when it went to being at different school events, having different fundraisers, doing different programs during the summertime and going into the school. Like, young Dolph did all that because in his mind, he was putting himself as if he was them children again, as if he was young again, and didn't have the resources to do what he's helping other people do, what he's helping other families do. You know what I'm saying? So again, yeah, y'all, this video is based on the family, young Dolph's family calls lawyer to oversee the whole Cornelius Smith, Justin Johnson processing, dealing with the court. All right, they want to know, the family want to know everything is going right, and they just want to be updated, you know what I'm saying, based on the decisions that the court will make based on Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith or whoever else might come out the shadows. Hey, but as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.